This Terraria mod has finally been updated after years of being in the older versions. It adds in an alternate dimension with new boss fights and a very fun steampunk trio set of bosses. Let's hop in game and check it out. Hey yo everyone, we are here checking out a mod that has been ported not too long ago. Now I was thinking about not checking it out because it is just a straight up port. I don't think there's any new additions, but this is the Enigma mod. Finally, for the latest version of Terraria, we could play like a top 5/top 10 classic content mod. And look at this beautiful biome shaped like a heart, a booty, I don't know, but yeah, it is back. It's always nice seeing mods get ported, so shout out to the developers and anyone else that helped get this thing ported over, because it's always nice seeing the OG stuff that I played back in the day getting ported to the current version of Terraria. Whether the content in it officially is outdated or not, it's just nostalgic, man. But yeah, if you guys remember this mod, there's a lot of good content in it. There's an alternate dimension. I know, crazy. But let's just start blowing through stuff. I doubt that there's like a master mode for the bosses. Again, it is a port. But if we take this tasty morsel, we can fight one of my favorite desert bosses, because it's not like an antlion, which is 90% desert bosses, or a thunder bird, no offense to thorium, like a giant vulture, which is also the other percent of desert bosses. It's actually Dune Sharkron. And look at him. That boy's stiff. He's stiff, but looks cool. You can be a little stiff as long as you got that drip on. He got that shit on, y'all. The little crystals coming off of him, he's low-key hard to hit. This is a very early boss stuff. I'm assuming Master Mode's giving him a lot of health. Where do you fight him? Post Eye. Post Eye is where you fight Dune Sharkron. Dude, I'm having troubles hitting, bro. Yeah, good luck with this. But all I remember from the Enigma mod is it does have a lot of my favorite, very like little bosses. Well, I wouldn't say like little, you know what I mean. Like little themes from some of the bosses that I like. For example, later on, we're gonna get to the steampunk trio, which is one of my favorite little trio from bosses, or from any mods that add in trio bosses. Definitely up there with like something like the Exomex. There's not too many trio bosses, so it's not like there's a big list. But yeah, we're not gonna see anything crazy from some of these boss fights. They're old, they're outdated. That is just how these is. I should hop in fake Gauntlet though, so anything he does throughout hits me. Damn! I know I'm not wearing armor, but 277? Maybe this is the greatest mod to play with Master Mode, because you know everything's not balanced or correct. Oh, he launched me, so things are gonna be like 10 times stronger than they should be. Let me take out Dune Sharkron out though. We've seen enough. His reign of terror is over. Damn, put me down. My boy dropped some goodies. We'll check out everything later in terms of goodies, but let's keep it going. Hypothema. Obviously this sounds like a snow boss, so let's go to the snow biome. Bring in Hypothema. Snowflake? Not really. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, stand still. It's like an angry piece of ice. This is the ice cube that you knock under your fridge, and he's just mad as hell, so he's getting revenge on you. He just hit me for a casual 385. Oh my god. I don't think armor is stopping this. I definitely think the master mode is not set up yet. I know a lot of mods are like that. A lot of ported mods where you play on master mode and all the things, all the numbers and multipliers aren't exactly set up, so they just do crazy damage. But Hypothema, cool little ice boss here. Very similar to Dune Sharkron in terms of like attacks and abilities. I can't be too harsh since it is an older mod, and this is just how boss fights were back in the day. Not every boss fight was like Starlight River / endgame calamity add-on material. This mod does do one of my favorite things ever though, that's adding an alternate dimension with variants of boss fights. So with that said, let's get Hypothema up out of here, because we got a bunch of other stuff to look at. Next up is Ragnar though, and this biome here is called the Obsidium. It's a very sick looking biome, but this is where you're supposed to fight Ragnar. Go ahead, bring him in. Ew. So apparently he guards this place. This is his domain. Hold up, he's low-key got the weakest attack so far, only hitting me for just 90. Yeah, just 90, just a quarter of my health every hit. I'm not wearing armor, but still, Hypothema I think hit me for like 385 or something. Music is bumping though. Hold up. This music sounds like a remix of something. I don't know what. Whoa, what the hell? He just spawned in a giant worm. That worm looks sick. Magmapede? I don't know where the hell he was hiding that worm. Yo, does he just keep bringing them in? I think he keeps bringing them in. He's kind of like the cultist bringing in the dragon. Hold up. Magma Caster. Are you bringing these dudes in? Or are they just side enemies? I don't know. Take them out. Oh, they were definitely just side enemies. Just spawning in. Fury runs through the obsidian cavern. So I'm assuming new ores down here. All right, the next bosses here is Dioritis and Andesia. And I think if you fight one, you fight all three, which is Andio. So let's do Dioritis. Dioritis, let's come to, I need a more open marble cave. Maybe I don't even choose a marble cave. Maybe I go to the granite one. I don't know, whatever, just spawning. Dioritis, you know, I love me some more granite and marble themed bosses because, you know, they're very lacking biomes in base Terraria. I'm already liking this fight a little bit more because I like the little spikes raining from the ceiling. And again, I'm biased towards new marble and granite additions, but I think this fight gets crazy because it is a multi-phase fight. So let's start whipping Dioritis's ass, or Dioritis, as you're about to see in a second. And I think if we kill it, it should bring in its brother, sister, whatever it said. So boom, kill it, which I'm having troubles doing. Boom, Andesia. Now Andesia is gonna come in. This is the big brother pulling up. What moves does Andesia got? Seems like it's got a little dash, and then it's got little projectiles that hover around in a little like whirlpool move. Oh, he's got like the reverse spikes. Instead of falling, they come from the bottom. But now, whoa, what is that move? What the hell? But now I'm trying to see the full last phase. This is a three-phase boss. There isn't too many of those in Terraria. But peep this, we kill him, and boom, there's two of them now. Just like that. Hold up, this might be a quad phase boss. I swear there's something else that happens. So now you got to fight both of them. So this is pretty cool. This is easily the coolest boss fight so far because it's very different. I'm gonna start using the Zenith. I feel like these dudes can take it. Oh, and look at that, they done combined. So you just got to kill one of them. You don't got to kill two of them in that phase. 4-phase boss fight. Now they're Andio. Now you may be like, is that a reference to something? It might be. Get ready, it might be. So let's start doing damage. They're all 1 health bar this time. They're combining their attacks, which is really cool. This is a cool idea. They were cooking back in the day. But let's see what happens here. We get the boss a little bit lower. Something crazy should happen. Okay, I lied. I swear that there's a move they do where they freeze time, and it's literally a JoJo reference, but I guess we get the item where we can do it, you know? It doesn't make everything black and white though, which usually that's what happens. How do I get out? When does it stop? You truly can do nothing. Help, help. Guys, it's been 5 minutes and enemies have killed me and I'm still stuck here. I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta leave the game. All right, I'm finally back after bricking my game. You have to completely reset your game to get rid of that debuff. I'll let the mod developer know on the Steam page, but that's crazy. I really thought I couldn't play the game at all. Even hopping on other characters wouldn't let me do anything. But yeah, let's do it. It's time for the steampunk trio. I'm so ready. I love the steampunk trio. Let's do it. We'll do it in a certain order here. Let's do this guy first. This is Slibertron. Here he comes. Oh my God, it's a steampunk slime. So crazy, right? Who would have thought? Pretty much a mech version of King Slime. Damn, that hurt. Let's start doing some damage. A lot of health in master mode. 260,000. Something slight. I really like this trio though because it's a cool theme you don't see too often, if at all, with Terraria bosses. A little steampunk trio. You know, we got a steampunk little NPC and a couple of steampunk items. So why not 3 bosses dedicated to that? Gives me that Bioshock Infinite vibes. But yeah, my boy just does little hops around. He shoots out little cogs, little wheels, and then he shoots out little spike balls. Smoke. Does he do anything else though? That's the real question. Phase 2 weapons activated. Okay, let me see these phase 2 weapons. So even more smoke, little stars that make laser noises. So I thought he was shooting lasers on top of it. Does he has a phase 3? I don't know. Oh, hold up. He got home in smoke. His health is insane though. Like the master mode stuff is definitely messed up. I mean, they might be post golem, right? Yeah, they are post Skulltron. Oh, okay, they're pre-golem. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Their health is not anywhere near where it's supposed to be. Slibertron is coming for you. Hey, yo. I didn't know Slibertron was freaky. I don't know what he does different. Maybe just like more attacks come out more often, but he's not really coming after me too quickly. He's not like he's moving faster. You know, making a mech slime ain't really the smartest thing, I guess. All right, next up, we got the Steamo Vision. Bring him in. The Annihilator. Oh my God, it's a giant TV. This is their brain equivalent, I would say. That's what I'm getting, is that this is the brain. I don't even see bro's health bar when I hit him. There's no like actual health bar on him, like a little one. It's just a big one at the bottom. But this dude is spawning in like facades of spike balls on the edge of the map. But then he's got the actual spinning spike balls around him. Also, occasionally there is a little projectile that he shoots out. Whoa, what the hell? That projectile has health? But yeah, as we can see, the little brain mirages, facade, whatever you want to say, mimics, decoys, they're here too. What is going on? I can't even tell what's going on. This is actually crazy how many things there are. Like, I can't tell what's real, what's fake. He's even just shooting bullets at me. Oh, actually, the little mechanical copters are shooting bullets at me. His little side minions got crazy health. Imagine finding like the brain and the little creeper eye minions have like 10,000 health. But this is definitely a way more intense fight than Slibertron was, but I've seen enough. I hate that metallic hitting noise. Cool, I like that one. But easily my favorite one out of all of them is coming up. Suspicious steam whistle. What could that possibly bring in? Let's see. The train is here. I don't like how he spawned in goofily. I want him to come in like that. Yes, sir, the train is here. This, I don't know what this is, a mech version of. Man, maybe it's not even a mech version of anything. We already got a mech eater. He's just a train. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own shit. This is just so funny that it's literally a train boss. It's just amazing. Who would come up with an idea like this? You don't see this nowadays. You know, a lot of creativity in Terraria boss themes is lost. Because usually everything's just kind of like pretty much the same themes. You know, not everything has to be desert themed. Not everything has to be ice themed. Why not just add in a train that's a boss? I guess that's the nostalgia with old Terraria mods, is like people were just doing whatever the hell they wanted and it worked. But yeah, I don't expect this dude to do too much. He spawns in wheels like Cybertron. He's got the little smoke stacks coming out of the train, obviously. He's just very fast dashing back and forth. Honestly, I didn't expect too much from a train in terms of capabilities. And it makes sense that it's got a limited moveset. But we've seen it all. Damn, he's crazy fast. Warp drive, even faster. Hold on, can I stop, bro? Let's see if I can stop him. Stop his ass, look at him. Now he's a toy train, I can just play with him. Look how much smoke there is, though, if he does stay in the same area. Let's take him out. Boom. Rest in peace, Steam Train, my favorite boss from this mod. And now, it's time for Etheria. Bring in Etheria, the final boss from this mod, technically the final boss in the base version of this mod, but this is the boss that when we kill it, it does a little something unique. You know, early on for its time was very unique. Now, I believe as we do more and more damage to this boss, its smile like grows wider, which is kind of cool. Visual progression. It's not too many bosses out there with like visual progression. You know, Terraria bosses that like crack or something, take damage as you hurt them, is always cool. Abilities and moveset, you know, nothing too crazy. It's really about what you expect from this mod. But the main part is killing her. Killing Etheria, getting her up out of here, because we're trying to see this special something that happens. Go ahead. Boom. Just like that, you're trapped in my world now. Abysmal veins burst through the world. We're blue. Look how blue we are. The music is still very normal. I thought the music was supposed to change. I'm pretty sure the music was supposed to change. But we are trapped in the Ethereum dimension, Ethereum, whatever it's called. And now we're supposed to look around and find that new ore that spawned in. The thing is, I don't even remember where the ore spawns in at. It's literally been years since I've done a playthrough with this mod. They spawn somewhere. Wait, is that it right there? Ah, look, found some abysmal ore. You mine it, and then once you mine it, you turn it into whatever. It turns into abysmal bars, and look at that, we could craft some goodies. But one of the main things here is that every boss now has a new boss fight. For example, look at all this. We type in Ethereum. Look at this. They all got their own spawners. So let's just bring in a random boss. Let's bring in Skeletron. Okay, let's not bring in Skeletron. Let's bring in the Eye. So I believe the Eye is gonna have a new like little blue coat on it, which I wish this mod got to the point where they fully like retextured everything. I just think the mod kind of stopped before then. But every boss is supposed to have like a new set of moves, new abilities, stuff like that. So it's very cool, very unique. There you go, Super Servant. It's unique for its time, though it's not like super like crazy. Oh, I just got a failed to load asset, ethereal change, but don't worry, the game's still working. Definitely ahead of its time. Just wish it got finished, really. But yeah, some of the bosses, they got some pretty cool moves and stuff. The bosses themselves do all drop new accessories, which is actually probably the coolest thing, is how every boss drops a new like Ethereum accessory. And some of the accessories are insanely OP. from what I remember. But yeah, even bosses that we didn't really check out in this video, like even the Mood Lord. Even the Mood Lord's got a little some new stuff in there. Already it looks like the fight is moving like double the speed. Look at that. You take out his hand, he brings in Ethereal Eye of Cthulhu. Does that happen if you take out his other hand too? Let's find out. Yup, he brings in 2 of them, and their health bar is insane. Hold up. Does that say 3 million health? Or am I tweaking? I might be tweaking. Yo, look at that though. You do damage to the Ethereal Eye Cthulhu, and look at that. See, this one at least got a sprite change, which is pretty cool, but you can see the potential. The potential was definitely there. Maybe in the future with this mod being ported, the developer that ported it touches on and finishes a bunch of the remaining stuff. I don't know. Would be cool to see, but I'm not gonna check out all of the bosses from this. You can check out one of my older videos where I do. There's just so many. Like literally every single boss is in this. Now the one thing that matters is that we gotta fight Etheria again, because that's how we get out of the world. Oh, nice. We're gonna have the credits play while we do it. All right, let's bring her in again. Beat her in her own dimension. Catch the dub on her. Oh my god, she has so much health. Oh my god, she doubled. She done duplicated. Hold up, does it say the other one's a duplicate? Yeah, Shadow. It's a cool boss. It's a very eerie looking boss, you know, very scary looking idea. But there you go, boss is defeated. We are no longer blue. I'm back in my hometown, baby. All right, we are coming to the end of the video here. Now this mod does add in a new class, which I believe is the mysticism class. I'm not gonna go over it too much because I don't know how much of it is even like really working correctly, but all this stuff is a part of it. All these gems, I believe. Maybe. Actually, I don't remember. You know, it's cool to see this mod back in action again. It's very nostalgic, and I'm glad that it got ported. I hope I see a lot of mods like this get ported. The only thing with them being ported is that obviously they get ported. That's probably it. There probably isn't gonna be any new updates or anything to them. So it's like, it's cool, but at the same time, they're very, you know, outdated and old. But I mean, it's still fun to have them in your mod pack. The only problem is if you play on harder difficulties, the scaling is a little bit off. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is a little older, a little outdated. So obviously if I pull out some of the weapons here, they're not going to be anything too crazy. Shoot, some of them might even be OP, honestly. But yeah, what's a mod that you guys are hoping gets updated in the future and ported from old Terraria? There's a good bit that I'm still waiting for. The split mod is obviously the biggest one, because the split mod is potentially one of the greatest Terraria mods ever. So that's something I'm always waiting for to update. Yo, Steam vent, launch myself around. But yeah, make sure to check out the mod. Shout out to the developers that have updated, ported it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for future videos. Also, make sure to check out second channel, Gamers Live, where I post streams from twitch.tv/gamers101. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Hey, that Terraria Power World update's around the corner, so you know I'm about to do a stream playthrough of that. That also means we might be getting Terraria 1.4.5 very soon. I don't know what y'all think. But yeah, I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Have a good one.